So at this point, we're going to go to item 15, I believe. The report of the accreditation site visit to Placencia Yorba Linda Unified School District.
We have everybody here.
Yep. So we have consultant Gay Roby will introduce this action item. Joining her at the table are team lead Audra Pittman and institutional representatives Melanie Carmona, induction program director, and Candy, is it Flahy? Flahy, assistant superintendent of educational services. Ms. Roby? Oh, we have recusals? One recusal? Two recusals. Do we have a quorum?
You're just from that district. His kid. So he had to recuse himself.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do we have a replacement for Ms. Plahy?
Go ahead.
Sorry. This is Janice Weber. She's our curriculum coordinator. Candy had a sickness in her family that she had to take care of.
Great. So welcome, Janice. So at this point, Ms. Roby, will you continue, please?
Thank you. Good afternoon. The site visit to the Placencia Yorba Linda Unified School District took place on March the 2nd through March the 4th, a Monday through Wednesday, at their Professional Development Center in Placencia, or is it Yorba Linda? Which one is it? It's in Yorba Linda. Because they have only a second-tier program, they have a general education induction program. They were supported through electronic means, as well as they were nice enough to host the cohort meetings that we held in preparation for all of the Southern California site visit hosts for the year. The team consisted of a state consultant for electronic methods used only, a team lead, and 3 team members. And the team lead, Audra Pittman, is here to provide the report for you.
Good afternoon. First, I'd like to thank the following people for helping make this a smooth and productive site visit. I'd like to obviously thank the Placencia Yorba Linda Unified School District as a whole for welcoming us to their district. But I'd especially like to thank Melanie Carmona, the induction coordinator. Her attention to detail and organization made the visit extremely productive and smooth. I'd also like to thank the visiting team, Janice Pingal, Karen McLaughlin, and Connie Campbell. I appreciated the professionalism and dedication to the process as a whole. I'd gladly sit as a team member with them anytime. Not that I'm offering a I have a new job. And finally, I'd like to thank Gay Roby for her support throughout the process. This was the first time that I acted as a team lead, and it couldn't have gone as smooth as it did without her support. So I'd like to publicly thank her as well. In terms of the site visit, I'm going to comment on 3 of their strengths. Throughout the visit, it became quite evident that all participants in the program, both from the participating teachers all the way up through the superintendent, take great pride in their program and supporting their teachers. We heard numerous times how all the participants in the program feel supported and grew as educators, not only just our new teachers, but also the veteran teachers who were supporting them. It's a relatively large district, and the program coordinator makes sure that all of the new teachers know who to contact and how to ask for support when they need support above and beyond their support provider. And both the district and the program are unique in that we heard multiple times that it was a family affair, and they were fortunate to feel that they were a part of the family. A second strength is the program offers professional development by trained presenters, which focus specifically on candidates' needs, as well as the district goals and the induction standards. All stakeholders emphasize the advantage of participating in an induction program that's tightly aligned with a district-rich in professional development opportunities. And finally, stakeholders provided the input through various methods, including monthly meetings, professional learning evaluations, one-on-one communication, both in person as well as email. And all stakeholders shared that their input is taken seriously and valued and implemented. And they commented numerous times that they see the recommendations that they make actually be put into place by the program and the program coordinator. So our site team found that all common standards and program standards were met. And on the basis of the report, an accreditation recommendation of accreditation is made for the Placencia Yorba Linda Unified School District Crossroads VITSA induction program.
Great. Thank you, Dr. Friedman, for your report. Easy read. At this point, we'd like to have the institutional representative make any comments about the visit. The institution representative is reminded that this is not a time to re-argue the team report. This comment should be brief.
Thank you, and I'm not going to argue. I want to thank the team so much. Audra, Connie, Janice, and Karen were so gracious. We had quite a large tragedy about 20 minutes before they walked in our district and threw us all for a loop. And I will tell you that both our district answered and the team answered in such a way that was very compassionate and caring, and it reaffirmed my job choice. I was really happy to be doing what I'm doing with whom I am working, so thank you for that. I wanted to thank my team, who's been amazing. Janice is one of those people, so thank you. And to my district, who's just been so, so supportive. And then I can't say anything enough about Gay Roby, who has been like our champion, our cheerleader. Just your knowledge base is amazing and just very, very helpful and so responsive. At a moment's notice, she's right there. I texted her yesterday, so I will tell you she's amazing. It was a really positive experience for everyone involved in the program. People would come out of interviews smiling and laughing, and it reaffirmed how much we love what we do and what a great business we're in. I mean, education can't be better, and then working with new teachers, it's been great. So every stakeholder that I talked to just remarked what a positive experience it was for them to be able to give feedback, but also to hear feedback from other people and to interact with the team. They really liked that. We just look forward to adding an education specialist program in the future, and that's all I have to say. Janice, did you want to say anything?
Thank you. Ms. Weber?
Thank you. On behalf of the district, I just want to thank Audra and the Accreditation Committee for really, truly capturing our PYLUSD induction program in their report, their story of what we see happening every day. Melanie's meticulous leadership and the amount of collaboration and the data-driven decision-making and programmatic planning, and I saw that as you, prepared your evidence, so thank you for recognizing that.
Great, thank you. At this point, we'll open it up to comments from the COA. Any comments or thoughts? Well, then I have one. Could you tell me a little bit more about the candidates' portfolios when they're reviewed by 3 different candidates? Is there a rubric that's used, or is it blind review by all 3, or is it just a...
Well, throughout the process, the consulting teacher, the support provider, is reviewing it the entire time. So they are constantly in review of that. Anytime there's a question that comes up, they usually email me or contact me in some way. I push out into meetings, so I'll be in the meeting with the support provider and the participating teacher, or I'll review the evidence online and talk them through it if there are any questions. In addition to that, twice yearly, there is a binder review. We call it a binder review, and that's really largely online, so it's more of a portfolio review. And that is where a leadership team member, who's usually a support provider, who just puts on a hat for a different role, steps into that role, and they actually look through somebody else's work. So another participating teacher they have not worked with throughout the year. And that just helps us to sort of triangulate our research and make sure that what we're doing is calibrated. And then additionally, I look through and do spot checks. I use a lot of that as evidence for our different accreditation activities, such as biennial reports. I'm constantly reading through IIPs and looking over the student evidence as well. So it is definitely read by 3, sometimes more throughout the year.
Thank you. Other comments? Dr. Erickson?
Just a commendation on your program when teachers did not have English learners in your classroom, how you provided those opportunities for them to visit other classrooms and have some experience in their induction program. I thought that was good. And I was also interested in the focus group that you have. How it said that you just meet on occasion as needed. So how do you decide when it's needed and when it's on the agenda?
So the focus group bubbles up through concerns that are brought forth by all the evaluations we do. We do a lot of formal evaluations, but also informal talk. So anytime something comes up, a focus group is convened to talk about that and to actually do the real change. The focus group usually consists of self-selected consulting teachers, which are support providers, and they come together after they are urged. Before the focus group ever comes together, they're urged to talk to their participating teachers, and people are asked to email me. If you can't come to the meeting, please email me with any suggestions you have. So again, it's somewhat informal, but formal in that it takes place usually every single year. And that's where the real work is done. Sometimes it's 4 people, sometimes it's 10, and we work collaboratively, most of the time in Google Docs, where everyone is on the same document or on a set of different documents, and they're all working to add suggestions. Then that work is taken by me. It's actually put into place, and then I bring it to the advisory board, and the advisory board passes it through, basically. So they say, yes, we think this is a good change, or you should add this, and then the change actually happens.
Any other comments? Great. Hearing none. Thank you very, whoops. Dr. Kinsey?
I was just going to make a motion.
Oh, great. So,
I'd like to, okay. I'd like
no
to
other
move-
comments, so it's literature. Do I have a motion to approve the accreditation team report?
Mr. Chair, I'd like to move that we approve the recommendation of the visitation team and the
Right.
recommendation for accreditation.
Great, thank you. We have a motion by Dr. Kinsey to approve the program recommendation of accreditation. Do I have a second? Dr. Erickson, thank you. All those in favor say aye, please. Aye. Opposed? Abstentions? Hearing none. Motion approved, or thank you very much. Appreciate your support and help. So thank you, Ms. Carmona, Ms. Weber, Dr. Pittman, and Ms. Roby.